Hey guys, welcome back to Latasha Hewitt Homes. It's fall, y'all. I just love saying that. And we've already decorated the inside of the house. Now it's time to give our porch a little fall refresh. And any great fall decorating starts with pumpkins. For some reason, pumpkins have become a staple for me for my fall porch decor. I just love the pop of color. I love the different shapes. And so to me, it was all about finding the right ones to fit what I had in mind for this year's fall scene. I was looking for the cream to kind of match the house, and then I definitely And then we had to shop on the back deck. I think we're gonna use these. Front porch size 1 and 2. All right, guys, so I'm looking at possible variations of how to do this. I think I want to have like some flowers coming out of the sides there. I definitely wanted a little bit of a stack. I'm gonna need more pumpkins, but this is what I'm working with so far. All right, guys, it's time to transform the outside into a little bit of a fall display. So this is what we have right now. And we just wanna make it look a little like fall. So first things first, I'm actually gonna take this down. We've had it up here for so long and I'm just ready for a break. So we're gonna move that. We're also going to go ahead and take down this wreath, place it with our fall wreath, and then we're going to remove the mat and also the flowers. So let's do it all. Here's what we're starting with. Let's start filling in our pieces. All right, let's start with our mat here. As you guys know, I always like to combine a little bit of old and new. So these items are things that we had last fall and we will be utilizing them. So I had this large mat. As you can see, the sun did a number on it. So the oranges look a little different depending on how you're looking at the square. So we like the brighter orange. So we're just gonna fold this over. This is what we did before. Let me make it a little longer this time. We just folded it over, Emily. And then we're just gonna flip it. So it looks like we're going to have, it looks like that trim is just two-toned, but really it was all the same color previously. I did wash these in between the seasons, of course, so it is clean. Ouch. Oh, okay. But there is a mat that goes on top of this, so let's get this together. All right, guys, we're starting with our two-tone mat here. I'm feeling a little torn about this. I think if this color looked the same over here, I would feel a little differently. So maybe I will open it up a little bit more. A little bit wider. But I like that it's like flush against the door. That's always the goal. So we'll play around with it and come up with something we feel comfortable with. Okay, guys, just to make it look a little bit cohesive, I just opened it all the way up, which required me to push it up some, but I'm okay with that. Also, I will get to kind of rest the chair over here. I see that it's causing a little rust down there on the stone, so this will help with that a little bit. Then we're gonna go ahead and take our little wreath. Like this, these are certain staples that just have to be there. Center that a little bit more. Love the colors. I still love this wreath. And so this is how we're starting. Now we're going to continue to add some pieces. Of course, we like to put a little display here. But first, let's go ahead and put our little flag on, because this is one of the easier things to do. Sticking with, you know, because our home is cream with the black shutters, whenever I can find like decor that complements that, I like to get it because I just feel like it brings everything together. So here are some of the new elements we're trying to incorporate. Instead of that welcome piece over there, we picked up a couple of, well, it's a corn stalk. You know, call me naive, but I did not realize that there would be corn still on here. For some reason, I thought that was removed. So we're actually going to use this leaning up against the house. How we're going to secure this is yet to be determined, but this is what we're working with. And here's the corn. So, yeah. Okay, so this is how the corn looks. So obviously not very edible, so hubby had a good solution to just, suggestion of just kind of showing some of it. Gives that little fall feel, so I'm just gonna peel some of it back. Okay, so that's the corn stalk right there. I only got one. I actually thought I could take another one out and put it on the other side. I'm scared to try that, so we'll try this, and if I think it looks better, one on each side, I'll untie them. I also don't know how it's gonna stand up, but we'll try this for now. All right, so back to our little flower stands that we're going to use to hold pumpkins. So we're going to move these to the front porch and then try some variations with the pumpkins and a couple of faux flowers. Once again, I decided not to go with real flowers. The mums just looked great for a moment and then they became a headache. So we're going to try faux flowers. Now the only thing is I'm not quite sure where I want to put these. Like, do I want to put them on the ends here? See, the porch, as you can see, is not completely, you know, symmetrical in terms of I could put the same things on both sides. So I don't know if I want it there or towards the front. But we're gonna play around with it. Okay, guys, I was thinking about right here because that portion is pretty symmetrical. Let's see how that looks. The thing is, whatever I'm gonna try, I have to make sure I want to stick with it because once I put these pumpkins on here, it's going to be hard to move things around. All right. So I've never done anything right here. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but let's try it. Okay. So that might have worked, but I noticed that the mulch over here is a little imbalanced. So as soon as I added some weight, it started toppling, and we don't want that. So I'm going to go ahead and move it up onto the porch, just in the corners, to see how that looks. Guys, so not bad. I don't mind it there. It doesn't block the chair here or the corn stalk. It's kind of grounding. So now we're going to try to incorporate some flowers coming out of here, and see how we like that. And I have a pumpkin for that chair. We're going to try to keep it simple but impactful. So let's see how this all works out. All right, guys, so this is the green pumpkin. This bad boy is so heavy that I have to like use both hands. Okay, guys, so I put that big old green pumpkin in the chair, and it's huge. The reason I got it is I thought to add a little green to tie in the greenery in our flower bed, but also I thought gold and green would look really good together, but I feel like it's getting a little lost, or that the pumpkin, I should say, is a little bit more overwhelming than I thought. So that's going to be a temporary spot. I may prop it up, see if it looks better instead of sitting flat. Kind of tilt it up. Ooh, look at that. That's not bad. It almost looks like a big flower. Kind of like that. We're gonna leave it for now. All right, so here are the flowers that I picked up from Dollar Tree. There were so many to choose from that I had to just kind of decide on the color palette I wanted to go with. So typically I get the gold mums, so I decided to go with these gold. Oh, they are mums. I didn't even read it until just now. So these are mums that I don't have to worry about dying on me or watering every day. And these are also mums. So look at me. I didn't even look at these, and I'm getting what I wanted. So each of the pumpkin arrangements will have one of each. Then I got this wheat to kind of tie into our corn stalk over there. So that's going to go there. It's going to go over here. And then, of course, we love to have a little cattail, just to pick up the brown from the actual flower holder. So first things first, let's take all the tags off of this and start arranging. let's get to work deciding on how we want to arrange these mums in this basket here. Of course, everything we want to kind of be towards the front. I don't think it's necessary to have anything in the back per se, but I'm kind of liking this. We're just gonna stick them in there and play around with it. All right, guys, so here's our first variation. I kind of just did this. Mums on this side, wheat on one side, cattail on that side. And we would duplicate the same thing over there. I'm not blown away, but I'm not mad either. So we're gonna keep doing the same thing. So we're gonna duplicate that. I have this over here, our mums over there. Then we're gonna put the cattail on the inside here. I was trying to put it in the front, but when you do that, it doesn't really stand up, and I feel like these are meant to kind of stand up. So, and same thing with our little wheat here. So we're gonna put those on the outside, just like we did over there. And, you know, not trying to spend a whole lot of money. I don't think I even told you. So let's talk about what I paid for all the elements that we're looking at. So the pumpkins I got from the grocery store, Giant. They were $4.99 each. So if you do some quick math, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I spent $25 on pumpkins. I do like fake pumpkins, but sometimes I really just prefer the real pumpkin. I just feel like sometimes the fake pumpkins look too fake. So that's something I don't mind putting a little money into. But the flowers, for me, it was more about maintenance. I do like the way the real flowers look. It's just, I was just never satisfied by how well they kept. So I know there's all kinds of hacks out there. So as I'm looking at this from right here, it's not bad. Oh, and hubby decided to clean up the flower bed a little bit to help give the porch an extra pop. Hey guys, so there we have it. We're finished with our simple fall refresh for our porch, which we love to do every year. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Let me know what you're doing to spruce up your home for the fall season. Take care, everybody. See you in the next video.